Ladies and gentlemen, it is, at this time, my honor to introduce the most sensational, heart-stopping animal act ever presented anywhere. Beauty! And the Beast!
What are you doing here?
I am a poor unfortunate, looking for shelter and understanding. Apparently, I found shelter. What can I hope for your understanding? I wonder where we are.
I think they call it euphoria.
Euphoria. According to Noah Webster, a state of well-being and contentment. Happy coincidence I chose your wagon.
Wasn't it?
Or what would life be if men could not depend on the generosity of beautiful women?
I'm sure they've seldom disappointed you.
Or may I say that none has ever challenged you in either beauty or generosity?
You may that. And now you may move to the door and out. To the door.
Beautiful, generous, unpredictable.
And impatient.
Actually, Mr. Tolliver, I was looking for a job.
In Eve's wagon?
Well, I was a little confused and lost my way.
When was this?
Well, as the circus left Panacea.
So you've been lost since yesterday?
Hard to believe, but true. I wanted to speak to you about a job in Panacea, but you went up in the balloon. It seemed to me the only way to catch up with you would be to stay with the circus, and so I did. And then a few minutes ago, the lady suggested that perhaps it was time we looked for you.
What kind of job do you want?
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. Merlin the Magnificent. I'm quite versatile. Card tricks, magic, sleight of hand.
They're fake.
My apologies.
He's obviously one jump ahead of the sheriff.
Oh, 2 jumps at least. I also juggle, and I could double as an acrobat.
If he's so eager to be part of the circus, feed him to the tigers.
My versatility stops just short of being tiger food.
We can't afford another act.
I ask for very little.
There's no place for him to sleep.
Well, I can always find shelter somewhere. Let me perform here in Euphoria. If the crowd doesn't like me, I'll leave.
All right. You can go on this afternoon. We'll talk money after I see your act.
Thank you. All I ever ask is a chance to prove myself.
Rinaldo's! Get those banners up on the main street.
You hired him just to annoy me.
There were other reasons.
You don't know anything about him.
I haven't known him as long as you have.
Who is he? Where does he come from? And why is he so anxious to join our circus?
Maybe he's ambitious, wants to improve himself. Or maybe he just wants to be near you. We all do.
Or maybe he's a lawman.
Maybe.
So you take him into the family, where he can see everything.
Seeing and understanding are not the same. And if he is a lawman, I prefer to have him where I can also watch him.
All right. Risk your neck. It means nothing to me.
You've said that so often, you almost believe it.
It's true. Whatever happens to you, I'll survive.
Nothing's going to happen to me. We'll both survive. In style.
That's a lot of money.
Tomorrow there'll be even more. Take good care of that bank bookie. If anything should happen to me, you'll be a rich woman.
I've thought of that.
Does Mr. Tolliver make an ascension at every show?
If the weather's good, if there's a big enough crowd.
How far does he go?
That depends on a lot of things. The wind, how much fuel he has, and Mr. Tolliver.
This balloon fascinates me.
You ever been up?
Oh, no, no. I'll keep my feet in the ground. Up there, one is too much at the mercy of the winds. When I start out, I like to know where I'm going. Or perhaps you can predict where you will land.
Secrets, Mr. Merlin. Every trade has them. I enjoy your sleight of hand the more because I don't know exactly how you do it. I recommend the same attitude to you. Better get set up for the show this afternoon.
He asked an awful lot of questions.
No harm. As long as he gets the wrong answers. Come on. Let's work out our rendezvous point.
Me from now on.
Are you all right?
Oh, I can take care of myself.
So I've noticed.
Oh, I think it's my ankle.
Lean on me.
Well, thank you. You're very forgiving.
Oh, why waste time holding a grudge?
I suppose you're wondering why I didn't want you to stay with the circus.
A lady has her reasons.
Maybe it's because I liked you too well.
How is your ankle?
It aches. Maybe a little wine might help, if you'll join me. You've been so kind to me, and I really don't deserve it after the way I've treated you.
Oh, let's forget the past.
Well, could you shut the door? There seems to be a draft.
To our new understanding.
took everything. Over $90,000.
90? That's the biggest haul they've made yet.
Well, we've had exceptionally large deposits this past week, and now, all gone. Vanished into thin air.
Well, did you have guards at the front and back?
So they came through the roof.
What'd you find, Joe?
Looks like he was wearing moccasins.
An Indian?
You know what I don't understand is how anybody could have gotten up on that roof without either one of those guards seeing him.
Well, something else I don't understand is what happened to Harry. He had it all figured them bank robbers were headed in this direction. So how come he didn't show up here?
We'll ask him when we see.
You know, this robbery was planned by somebody who'd studied this bank. Somebody who knew right where your vault was located.
All of my employees have been with me for years. I can't imagine any of them was involved.
No. Anyway, this gang's been moving from town to town.
Well, it doesn't seem to me that a stranger studying the bank would have come in here without being noticed.
Well, I should think so, but... Of course, there was an unusual number of people in town yesterday.
Why?
But to see the circus.
Any trouble?
What trouble? Tony said it was the easiest safe he ever opened. $90,000.
That should impress the banker at Fantan.
Not the banker at Fantan, the banker at Yucca. J.L. Bennington is the name, sir. Colonel Bennington. Retired, of course.
A great pleasure, Colonel.
My credentials. I'm transferring my base of operations from New Orleans to your community. Plan to go in for mining, livestock, a variety of enterprises.
This is wonderful news, Colonel. For a man of your background, to move here, to interest himself in our little community, our banking facilities are entirely at your disposal.
Good. I warn you, though, I'm a difficult man. Eccentric, they call me. I do things my own way. I want to open an account with you today.
Of course.
Approximately $90,000.
Well, yes. Colonel Bennington, will this be a letter of credit or a bank draft?
Cash.
Some men should never drink.
Oh, you serve an unusual wine. You should have wakened me.
If a man falls asleep when he's with me, he's not worth waking.
So I owe you an apology.
Oh, apologies never change anything. You are what you are. I overestimated you.
And you are what you are. Only I underestimated you. Careful of that ankle.
All right, everybody out. Come on. Everybody out of the wagon. All right, let's go. Move it up. Where's the head man of this outfit?
Who wants to know?
Who wants to know? I'll tell you who wants to know. I do. And what I want to know, I find out.
Hercules. Why have you stopped us?
Well, now, ma'am, you see, it was like this. We come along.
Reese, I'll take care of this. Terribly sorry to inconvenience you, ma'am.
Who are you?
My name's Chad Cooper, ma'am. Well, as I was saying, I hope you'll forgive us for the delay, but... Well, there was a bank robbery in Euphoria last night, and this is all part of my job as a Texas Ranger.
Oh, you're a Texas Ranger.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, how fascinating.
We're all rangers, ma'am, and it's like I was saying.
Well, now, the owner has gone ahead to the next stop. But if I can be of any help to you...
Well, it's like he said, ma'am. Last night, the bank was robbed. And this morning, your circus pulled out of town in a powerful hurry.
Now, he's not accusing me of robbing a bank, is he?
Well, not actually, ma'am, but you see, Mr. Bennett doesn't always express himself too well.
Oh, ma'am, I ain't accusing you personally. No, ma'am, I'd never do a thing like that. But some of these other folks in your circus, well, they don't look too good to me.
Now, I have worked with them for years, and I can tell you that they're every bit as honest as I am.
There, you see?
Oh, there is one thing.
Oh, what's that?
There is a man. He joined us in Panacea.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. Who is this man?
Well, he claims to be a magician.
Magician?
I was against hiring him. I had a very strong feeling that he might be running from the law.
Ma'am, where is this fella?
All right, I'll take care of it. All right, you in there. Come on out. Let's have a look at you.
So you finally caught up with me.
Then I was right.
Yes, ma'am, you were right. Every marshal, sheriff, and ranger in the state of Texas knows this hombre. Come on down here.
From the minute I met him, I felt there was something desperate about him. I'm not sure what it was.
It was probably his shifty eyes and weak mouth.
What do you do traveling with this circus?
Just trying to do a job. I hope you're not going to spoil it for me.
First thing we're going to do is find out what you know about that bank robbery in Euphoria, Joe.
Well, where are you taking him?
Well, ma'am, we just might have to rough him up a little, and I wouldn't want you to be upset.
Oh, well, how very thoughtful of you, Mr.
Cooper, ma'am. Chad Cooper, but please, you just call me Chad. Now, if she distrusts you so much, why were you in her wagon?
She likes to have me where she can keep an eye on me.
Did you find anything to connect that bunch with the robberies?
No real evidence, but it can't be coincidence. The circus comes to town, the bank is robbed. The next morning, the circus leaves. It's happened 5 times.
If the bank was robbed last night, where were you?
Oh, to err is human.
Yeah.
Well, if they robbed that bank, then the money's got to be hidden in their wagon. Let's go search them.
You're not going to find the money that way, Reese.
Why not?
I think Tolliver, the owner, took it away early this morning.
How?
In a balloon.
In a balloon?
In a balloon. It's part of the circus.
Well, how are we going to chase a balloon?
That won't be necessary. Tolliver is meeting us in Fantan.
Having stashed the money in the meantime.
Did you notice any of them wearing moccasins?
No, they all wear boots, including Eve.
So what do we do now?
Right now, I suggest you search the wagons.
You just finished saying the money ain't here.
Well, it isn't, but they expect you to search, and so you should.
What about you?
Tell Eve that you're suspicious of me, but you can't arrest me yet. Tell her to keep an eye on me.
Sure. All right, Joe, why don't you search that wagon and that one? Reese, you take the last one, and I'll get the rest.
The rest?
The rest? Well, there's only her wagon left.
That's right, Reese.
You get the tiger.
I'll get the tiger.
How am I supposed to search his wagon anyhow?
Try reasoning with her.
Chad wants his wagon searching, do it himself.
All right, Ranger. You searched and didn't find nothing. We got to get moving. We give a show in Fantan tomorrow.
What's taking Chad so long, Joe?
He must be making a very careful search.
Yeah.
You're very thorough
Well, I try to be.
in everything that you do.
Well, in most things, yes.
There's something so exciting about a lawman. I'm not sure what it is, though.
May I help you find out?
Hey, Chad.
I think someone's calling.
Well, those two, they depend on me for everything.
I can see why.
Hey, Chad.
Don't go away. What do you want?
What do I want? Ain't you through searching that wagon?
No.
Maybe you need some help, Chad.
Thanks, I can handle it.
Well, these people want to move on, and so do we.
What is it?
This time I got it all figured out. I got it all figured out, Chad. We're gonna be in town before this circus, and we're gonna camp right inside this Fantan bank here.
Oh, Reese, that's good thinking. That's the direct approach. You and Joe follow through on that.
Well, what about you, Chad?
Well, I have something a little more subtle in mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we have an escort of at least 3 rangers. The 2 have moved into the bank, and the one you've twisted round your little finger.
He's a lamb.
How about our friend the magician?
Well, the Rangers recognized him and questioned him. But he doesn't seem to be one of them. But he is tricky.
That's a high compliment, coming from you. In the usual place.
With the Rangers and the Fantan Bank, how can you possibly move?
Simple.
Perfect.
Now, these are the towns where the circus has played and banks have been robbed.
Well, they've hopscotched all over the place, haven't they?
Because Tolliver picks his direction according to the way the wind is blowing. Now, by figuring the velocity of the wind and the amount of fuel he takes each time, you can pinpoint where he's going to land.
So,
when they rob a bank, they load the stolen money into the balloon and take off. Then Tolliver lands at a prearranged spot and somehow manages to dispose of the money. And we've got to find out just how. Now, tomorrow, when he takes off, he's going to land somewhere in the vicinity of Contention. And we'll be there waiting for him.
well, why bother with that? Why not just search the balloon before it goes up and we'll have him?
You won't find anything.
Eric, you just said that they load the money into
They won't be following the same plan, thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
Because of your continued presence, he'll find another way to move the money. And we'll be there waiting for him.
Well, I'll tell you, I think it's very nice of you to want to share your idea with me, but if it works, I want you to have all the credit, so you go ahead and I'll stay here and pursue my own methods.
Very well. But if she serves you wine tonight, don't count on having more than 1 glass.
Well, there's nothing here. No hard feelings, Mr. Tolliver. This is just part of our job.
Circus people are used to being suspected and searched.
Yeah.
Oh, but Chad isn't like most lawmen. He's so understanding.
You're too kind. Mr. Tolliver, why is it you didn't travel with the rest of the circus?
I had to meet my advance man, Mr. Tope, arrange about advertising and so forth.
I see.
And frankly, I find balloon travel more comfortable. Anything else?
No, I guess not.
Are you off duty?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Good. Then you can finish telling me that fascinating story. You wouldn't believe some of the daring things Mr. Cooper has done.
Probably not.
I won't ask you how you managed to get this.
I distracted him.
Can you put it back before Cooper misses it?
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
Teach Merlin the Magnificent a new trick. How to make a magician disappear.
Hey, Joe. Don't you think this was a good idea? Well, it makes more sense us being here where the money is than Chad's notion of being out there staying close to them circus folks. But why don't it make more sense?
Who's arguing with
Well, if it's such a blame good idea, why do I keep wishing I was out there where Chad is instead of being here with you?
Get out and stay out!
Well, what's the matter? What did I do?
You're a man.
Well, yes, I admit that.
Well, you men are all alike. I'm through with you. I'm through with all men.
Women.
Eve sounds a little edgy.
A little edgy? You know, I just don't understand that woman.
Don't waste your time trying, Mr. Cooper. Let's accept her as she is.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're keeping me under surveillance, but is there any reason why we two shouldn't enjoy a game of chess?
Well,
Checkers? Cribbage?
cribbage is my game. Oh, by gosh, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't.
After you.
Thank you.
There's nobody here but you and me. You're snoring scared off the robbers.
Yeah. 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, and a pair for 8, which is the end of the game.
You beat me again, Mr. Cooper.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, you will forgive me, Mr. Cooper. I think we'll call it quits for now.
Oh, that's all right with me. I'm getting a little sleepy myself.
Perhaps you could play again if you're planning to escort us to Dry Creek.
Dry Creek? I thought you were going to contention.
And what made you think that?
Well, perhaps it was something I misunderstood that Eve said. Are you going to be going to Dry Creek by balloon?
No, I'm not taking the balloon up today. The barometer's too uncertain. I hope no one's too disappointed.
You know, I think he'll get over it. I'm going to get a breath of air. didn't... I thought you said that you were through with men, that we were all no good now. Isn't that what you said last night?
I said it, yes. But it was such a depressing thought, I just had to go out and prove it wasn't true.
Mr. Cooper,
Yeah,
are you going to Dry Creek?
definitely.
Then may I offer you my wagon? I know you must be tired, and the bed's quite comfortable.
What about you?
Oh, I should be busy. I got to get the wagons moving.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tolliver. I'll just take you up on that.
All right, hold it.
Chad!
Now, what are you doing here?
I'm searching this here wagon to see if the money that was stole last night is here.
You mean the bank was robbed last night with you and Joe sitting right in it?
Well, Chad, we was guarding the wrong bank.
But, Reese, there's only one bank in Fantan.
But there's one in Euchre, which is about 8 miles north of here. They got away with over $100,000. Joe's going up there with the sheriff.
Well, Tolliver didn't do it. I haven't let him out of my sight. And the money's not in here because I've been in here the whole time.
Oh, well, where's Eric?
What's so funny?
You and Joe been up the whole night guarding the wrong bank, and Eric is out in the middle of nowhere waiting for a balloon to come down that isn't even going up.
Hey, Chad, Joe's back. Shh, 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 shh.
What was he doing?
Just checking the wind. It looks to me like they're planning to take that balloon up. Did you find out anything new at the Euchre Bank?
No, same as the last one. Came in through the ceiling and left the same kind of tracks.
Well, maybe Eric was right.
About what?
Well, maybe. Maybe they have been taking the loot from all these holdups and storing it somewhere so it wouldn't be found around here, and now maybe they're going to pick it up.
Makes sense.
Yeah, let's go.
Where to?
Well, the way I figured, about 20 miles northeast.
What's there, Chad?
That's what we're going to find out.
Ain't you coming, Joe?
You two go ahead. I got myself another notion.
Most impressive, sir. In fact, I might say I never seen a superior security system in any bank in Richmond. Or New Orleans.
Thank you, Colonel Bennington. Coming from you, that's real gratifying.
I've lost my confidence in most banks. That's why I prefer to transfer my funds personally, instead of relying on some bank courier.
Well, I hope that our little institution here will help restore your faith in our banks.
I've been called an eccentric. Well, maybe I am. You thought I was an old fool traveling so far with so much money, didn't you now?
Why, Colonel, I assure you that...
Well, I may be a fool, but not when it comes to taking care of my money. I only hope I don't regret depositing it here.
Well, you can just set your mind at ease, because this is the safest place in Texas. Why, no thief's gonna get in here. I do hope that you'll allow me to be of any assistance I can in helping you getting settled in our little community.
Thank you, sir. Oh, my passbook. Mustn't forget this. Without it, how could I prove all that money's really mine? For the last time.
Are you quitting?
Reluctantly. After tomorrow night. It's a temptation to go on and on. It's such a beautifully simple system. Rob a bank in one town, deposit our ill-gotten gains in the next bank we mean to rob. Oh, it's perfect. Still, we mustn't press our luck.
Why did you have him killed?
A necessary precaution.
It wasn't necessary. If I'd known, I wouldn't have told you about the map. You've never killed anyone before.
Our friend the magician was the exception. For you too, apparently.
Did you take the bank books?
Of course not. I wouldn't go in the cage of that tiger.
Well, somebody did. The bank books are all gone.
If you're lying...
Now, why should I?
Get dressed in something a little more conservative. And bring your jewel box.
Don't count on me helping you.
I am counting on you, my dear. Because I know what a deep and abiding affection you have for money.
This is most irregular, Colonel Bennington.
I warned you I was eccentric.
Well, customers are never allowed in the strong room.
Before my daughter hands over her jewels to you, I wanted her to see for herself how well protected they'll be.
Well, this gentleman here...
Open the vault.
But Colonel...
Quickly.
I shot him 5 times.
Drop it.
Down here, you two.
As I remarked once before, What would life be if men could not depend on the generosity of a beautiful woman?
Well, how much longer are we going to have to sit out here waiting for nothing to happen? Seems like lately we're always at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, not this time. Look up there.
Well, what do you know?
Yep, Eric was right. Come on, we'll get undercover so we can't spot him.
Don't look like he's coming down, Chad.
Dear Chad and Reese, congratulations on a job well done. You followed my map perfectly. Joe and his prisoners are waiting for you in Dry Creek. Please take my horse back to Laredo. See you there eventually, Eric. P.S. Eve sends her best.
Morning, Mr. Carter. How's your eye?
Fine. I mean, it ain't fine. Well, at any rate, I ain't here to discuss last night's brawl. I'm here to warn you that there's going to be a riot at the Emmetsville mine if we don't get that payroll through.
I'm aware of the situation, Mr. Carter. But I presume you're not blaming the Texas Rangers because the miners are so late in getting paid.
I ain't blaming anyone.
Last night at the saloon, you implied that it was our fault that the payroll hadn't gotten through.
I was upset. I said things I didn't mean.
Then you don't think Rangers Bennett and Hunter were yellow for turning back?
Maybe yellow wasn't exactly the right word to use.
Not in front of Riley and Cooper, it wasn't.
Well, they had no right to start that fight. Why, 8 of my men didn't show up for work this morning. Riley and Cooper are going to stay in jail until every last cent of them damages is paid, and that's my last word.
That's up to you, Mr. Carter. But if you expect me to deliver that payroll, I'll have to leave right away with Riley and Cooper.
But they can't be released until them damages is paid. Why, that saloon was a shambles.
I know. $400 worth. Now, let's see. They make $40 a month each. Have I kept them in jail 5 months? That should pay for everything.
5 months? Why, those miners will eat me alive. We haven't got a minute to spare, and you know it.
Any other suggestions, Mr. Carter?
Now, wait a minute. If you think I'm gonna pay for them damages, you got another think of coming.
It's up to you. I'm just a man trying to do his job.
Oh, I get it. You're mad, too, 'cause I called them Rangers yellow. All right. I can hire all the guns I need. I'll prove to the governor things get done around here without the Texas Rangers. Now, what do you say to that?
That's your decision, Mr. Carter.
It certainly is. Good day.
Well?
Well, what? You know darn well I was out all morning trying to hire guns, don't you?
I know nobody's going to take a job they hear is too tough for the Rangers. Now, you make up your mind, Carter. Do you want me to call Hunter and Bennett back, or do you want me to take Riley and Cooper and go join them?
Parmalee, I'd purely hate to play poker with you. I got a feeling I'd lose.
So do I. What's your answer?
All right. All right, I'll pay for them damages. Satisfied?
Not quite. I have a feeling the men expect an apology.
What? Now, look here, Parmalee. All right. I apologize. The Texas Rangers are the bravest band of men that ever lived. I'll have the Lone Star State tattooed on my chest. Will that help?
It's a beginning.
Riley, Cooper, on your feet. Let's get moving.
Sorry, Captain. We needed a drink awful bad. Chad, Joe.
That was awful nice of the captain to give you the day off.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially as I'm leaving tomorrow.
Well, that's our captain, Jenny. Generous to a fault. Besides, I explained to him how we've been planning this goodbye for months.
We sure have.
Oh, there's nothing sweeter than just saying goodbye.
I'll say.
Oh, that's nice. By the way, where are you going tomorrow?
You remember. I'm getting married in Crystal City tomorrow.
That's right. I always forget that.
Cooper?
Captain! What a coincidence. I was just telling Jenny here.
We're riding out right now. Here's your hat.
But you said...
But Captain Jenny...
Right now. We've got a long, hard ride ahead of us. Where's Riley?
Pool City, sir. He said he had a powerful taste for some Chinese cooking.
Pool City? There are 2 Chinese restaurants right here in town.
Well, I think he had a couple of special dishes in mind, sir.
Hey, Chad, uncork those bottles. We're gonna have ourselves the greatest party since...
Captain Parmalee?
Yeah.
Ladies, I want you to meet the finest ranger in the state of Texas, Captain Edward Parmalee.
Let's drink to that.
Very funny. Now move.
Well, I'm sure sorry we're in such a hurry, Captain. And Jim San is just crazy about officers. Isn't that right, Jim San?
Oh, yes. Chin-san, crazy for officers.
Riley, are you trying to influence a superior officer's decision?
No, sir. It was a further thing from my mind, Captain.
Get the horses.
Sorry, ladies.
Chad, send a telegram to Reese. Tell him to stand by till we get there.
Yes, sir. Well, bye, Jenny. I'll see you tomorrow.
But I'm getting married tomorrow.
Oh. Well, day after tomorrow.
Well, now you've done it. Look at this telegram from the captain. Do nothing until I arrive with Chad and Joe.
Makes good sense to me.
Good sense. Now they'll just sashay up and give us the raspberries. Like we needed their help or something.
Well, it appears we do. If only there were another way through to that mine.
And if my aunt or chap, she'd be my uncle. Now, there ain't no other way, and we know it.
I do not know it. I have been told there is no other way.
And the reason you have been told that is because nobody's ever been able to find one. All you need's brains to check that map there.
Hey, Reese.
Huh.
Look.
Looks like a sick wagon to me.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, now, I've seen sick wagons before. Just be glad you ain't in it. Ah, here.
If we were really smart, we would use that sick wagon to get the payroll through. Now, who would suspect we were carrying money instead of sick people?
Well, now, the sun really got to you, didn't it? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard, using a sick wagon to carry a payroll in.
Good work, except for one little problem that I haven't figured out yet.
And what is that? How to talk to sick folks into riding shotgun?
When the captain gets here, tell him I'm out looking for
Another sick wagon.
another pass to the mine.
Eric, there ain't no other pass.
You don't mind if I look for myself, do you?
Well, make it a wide one, will you?
Then we can put the money in a hospital and sneak the whole building through.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
I'll help you if you ask me real nice.
I don't need no help from the likes of you, Bud Sweet. And don't you get no fancy ideas just 'cause Mom and the boys is watching the pass. Hey, pigs! Sue, 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 Sue!
I'm just trying to be nice, Billy Lou.
Oh, get away from me, Bud Sweet!
Oh, now look, there's no need to take on like that. We're like brother and sister, ain't we?
No, we ain't. Your ma ain't nothing but my stepma, and you ain't nothing to me. Now you get away from here and leave me get my chores done.
The firewood can wait, but I can't.
And that's supposed to make me faint right in your dirty arms, huh?
Well, now, you and your highfalutin ways, I bet you think you're too good for us, don't you?
You darn right. Ain't no stinking sweet ever gonna get his paws on me.
Oh, yeah? Ow! My funny bone!
Then why ain't you laughing?
Oh, my finger! Oh. Now, Billy Lou, I'm getting mad.
Well, now, that pains me something fierce. You get away from me!
What are you doing here?
I always come when the circus is in town.
You better get, mister. We don't like strangers around here.
Yes, I can see why.
Catch you for this, mister! You see?
You all right?
Oh!
No, don't worry. The bad man has gone away.
You beat him up just for me, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, honey man, I reckon you must be one of them knights in shining armor I heard so much about.
And let me help you up.
Hi, you ever been to San Francisco?
Many times.
I thought you sure have been around.
Can you walk?
Oh, my ankle. Oh, I reckon it's twisted. Oh, it pains me something fierce to stand on it. I had best let it soak in that spring pool yonder. Oh!
Well, in that case, comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Good. There you are.
Hey, y'all in a great big hurry?
No, I suppose not.
Why don't we sit down and rest? I ain't got over being scared yet.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I ain't no ma'am. I'm a miss, and you can call me Billy Lou.
My pleasure, Billy Lou.
I must look a sight like an old hag or something.
Old? No. Hag? Impossible. But something, definitely. Something very fresh and very beautiful.
You talk kind of funny. You a Flatlands fella?
No, I was born in Europe.
Oh, your mama and papa made a real honeyman. Hey, what's a real honeyman like you doing way out here the tail end of nowhere?
Long ago, before I met you, I was out here on business.
What kind of business, honeyman?
I'm looking for another pass through Miller Canyon.
Ain't none. I know every possum trail in them hills. But if they was one, I'd show it to you.
I'm sure you would.
Oh, I bet you got gals in every town in Texas.
And Kansas, Missouri, and the Oklahoma Territory.
How you got you a gal up here in the mountains?
No, that's the one place I've missed.
Not anymore. Now you got yourself a mountain gal, too.
That's him. That's the nosy sidewinder I told you about. Well, he don't look that tough to me. He jumped me from behind when I wasn't looking.
You are a dirty liar, Bud Sweet.
Why don't you tell your brothers how it really was? How you was up to no good with me?
Yeah. Go ahead, Bud.
This fella come along and tried to make him stop it, and he wouldn't.
So, you snuck up on her, huh?
After we all agreed not to cheat on each other.
That weren't the way it was at all. Honest, Ma.
Shut up, the three of you. What are you doing here, mister?
I apologize for this intrusion, ma'am. I assure you I meant no harm.
Don't he talk pretty, Ma?
You shut up, too. I asked what you was a-doing here.
Official business, ma'am. Allow me to introduce myself. Eric Hunter of the Texas Rangers.
A ranger? I told you he was up to no good.
Now, what did you have to go and be a ranger for?
I'm beginning to wonder.
Of course. I thought I recognized them dude clothes. You was one of the men riding shotgun on the payroll yesterday. Well, how do you like that, boys? Yesterday he was a-shooting at us, and today he comes out to pay us a little visit. Ain't that neighborly, huh?
Ma, let me shoot him. My birthday is coming up next week.
Happy birthday, son.
Thanks, Ma.
You the one we ought to shoot, Bud Sweet.
Hush up. Just 'cause you got a sweet tooth for that city fella in his fancy clothes.
Quiet, the both of you. Raising a family ain't easy in these times, Ranger, believe me.
You have my sympathy, ma'am.
Much obliged. Anyway, I can't let you go telling your friends about seeing us here.
Well, ain't nothing personal in us killing you, honey man. I mean, we just got to have that payroll money to get us to San Francisco.
Shut up. Get out of the way. Go on, Bud. Get it over with.
You gonna be real sorry you hit me from behind, mister. Real sorry.
You'll be the sorry ones. Killing me will cost you $1,000.
How much?
Hold up, Bud.
Oh, Ma.
Shut up. You, Mr. Ranger, keep talking fast.
My captain is in town. Send someone to see him, and he'll pay money for me.
Ransom money, huh? Mm-hmm. 1,000, you said?
Oh, Ma, he's lying. He's just trying to keep me from shooting him.
It's worth a trip to town, ma'am.
Won't do no harm to find out.
Hey, you want me to go find out, Ma?
Oh, no, you don't. You just take the money and head out for San Francisco.
Would not.
I'll go. Don't nobody know me.
Hey, Ma. If I can't shoot him, can I rough him up a little, huh?
You tried that once already. Shut up. Put him in the shack and take turns of guarding him. Abel, you first.
Yeah, Ma.
Hey, Ma, can I fix him some victuals?
Ma, I still say he's lying.
Yeah, you keep saying it.
Well, if he is, you still get to shoot him.
And if he ain't, and they's gonna pay money for him,
you gonna let him go?
Sure. We let him go about 5 steps.
Now you're talking, Ma.
He's what they call an eyewitness. And eyewitnesses can hang folks like us.
for, Bennett?
I was just checking the crossroads on this map here.
Well, who knocked you down, Reese?
Nobody. I was just looking at the map.
Where's Hunter?
Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter? Out looking for another trail of that mine. I told him there wasn't any, but you know Eric. Got to find out everything for himself.
Where's the sheriff?
The sheriff's in the hospital. The bushwhackers got him.
There's gonna be a riot at that mine if those men don't get paid pretty quick. We leave in 2 hours, with or without Hunter.
Yes, sir.
No problem there, Captain, now that Joe and I are here.
Well, now, you wait just 1 minute. It was Eric that turned around. Didn't need you two butting in.
Captain, you can't send a boy to do a man's job.
Boy, well, let me tell you,
When the chips were down, he needed help, and that is a fact.
Well, now, you wait just 1 minute.
Of course, he could have put that payroll on that big mouth of his and rode right on through without anybody even knowing it.
All right, that does it. I'm gonna tear you two apart.
Hold it, Reese. That's enough. Now do it on your own time. We've got work to do.
Well, no sign of him, Captain.
Those tracks peter out in the hills. They could be up there anywhere.
Well, we can't wait any longer. We'll have to take the payroll through without Hunter.
Well, Captain, he could be in bad trouble.
That's right, he could. Payroll's waiting at the mine office. Let's go.
Excuse me. We heard the Rangers were in town.
Well, ma'am, you heard right. The Rangers are in town. You just step right over here and meet another one.
I'm Cherry from the Wagon Wheel.
Well, hi, Cherry.
We're having a big party tonight, and there's never enough men to go around, so we'd like you to join us. Oh, you're welcome to, Captain.
Oh?
Flora Bell, the Flying Garter, rates you mighty high.
Flora Bell. Now, how about that, huh?
That's very kind of her.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you, Cherry.
Bye.
We'll see you tonight.
I'm sorry.
My fault, child.
See you.
Bye now.
What a sweet face.
Are you sure you're in the right place, ma'am?
Dear me, I hope so. I'm looking for the Texas Rangers.
Oh, we're the Rangers, ma'am.
Oh, thank heavens. Some rough-looking men stopped me on my way into town and told me to give this note to Captain Parma.
Oh, that's me. We got your Ranger. You can have him dead for nothing or alive for $1,000. Who are you, ma'am?
Mrs. Homer Jarvis from Listen Wells. Oh, we've got the nicest little spread.
Pardon me. Did you know it was in this note?
Sakes alive, I don't go around reading other folks' letters, young man.
Well, now, ma'am, those men, you got any idea who they were?
No. But they said they'd be waiting for me when I come back on my way home, if there was an answer.
Oh, there's an answer, all right. Can you remember it, or should I write it down?
Oh, I'll remember it.
I figured you would. Now, you tell those rough-looking men, whoever they are, that we've got some unfinished business, but we'll be available at supper time.
Supper time.
And we'll want to talk business with those rough-looking men. In the meantime, tell them to take real good care of Ranger Hunter. I'd be very upset if anything happened to him.
Very upset.
And very angry. Can you remember all that?
Like it was engraved on my heart.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Sonny.
Captain, you don't believe that old girl, do you?
Of course not. She more than likely wrote the note herself.
Well, then, why did we let her go, Captain?
It won't save Hunter if we force her to tell us where he is. The minute we get close, they'll kill him.
Captain, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Now, look, Cooper, I'm as concerned about Hunter as you are. But he's a big boy, and we've got a job to do. Now, let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Captain, that wagon.
That's a sick wagon, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What about it?
Well, sir, I had me an idea. Now, we gotta get the payroll through that pass. And we gotta figure on another ambush. Now, just supposing that payroll was hidden inside of that sick wagon with us instead of the sick folks. Now, those folks that was set to bushwhack us might just let us go on by. Never fire a shot.
Reese, you've been out in the sun too long, pard.
Next thing you know, he'll be one of those sick folks to ride shotgun.
Now, wait a second, you two. It's a darn good idea. It just might work.
Well, now, that's just what I thought, Captain. Of course, there's one thing I haven't figured out yet.
Oh, what's that?
Well, now, don't you worry, Captain. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
It's going to mean a slight delay, but it's worth it. Reese, you check out that sick wagon personally. See what needs to be done.
Yes, sir.
Need any help?
You mean them two?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. I'll have that wagon fixed up in no time. You just leave it to me. It's like you always say, Captain. Brains are just as important as brawn.
Why, I declare, honey man, you starting to lose your pucker.
Perhaps it's the change in altitude.
Maybe you ought to have some more rutabaga pie.
No, thank you. It's delicious, but 4 helpings are quite sufficient.
I heard Flatlands fellas was kind of puny. Hey, they ain't that way in San Francisco, are they?
You want to go to San Francisco badly, don't you?
Who don't? Well, this ain't living, it's just being. San Francisco's got all them big buildings and pretty clothes and pretty jewels and pretty men.
I could help you get there.
Well, how could you do that, honey man? We're gonna kill you soon as we get the money.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Howdy, Ma.
Howdy, nothing. Ranger, seems you ain't worth a wooden nickel to nobody. Go on, Bud. Finish him off.
Just a moment. All right. The ransom idea was a stall. I admit it. But if you kill me, you'll never get a penny of that payroll money. And if you do, you might be dead.
Dead? Why, what good would all that money do us if we's dead?
My point exactly.
Speak plain, mister. You talk too fancy for me.
In words of one syllable, Mrs. Sweet, you still need me as a hostage.
Why?
Because the money isn't coming in the regular wagon.
I bet it's coming in one of them balloons that goes up in the air.
Not quite. The captain is sending the payroll in the sick wagon.
And what did he put all that nice money in with all them sick folks for?
'Cause there ain't gonna be no sick folk aboard.
Right. But there will be 4 armed rangers. It would have been 5, but I'm here. Well, you have to admit it's a brilliant plan. Unless you knew the plan, you'd let the wagon go through.
But we do know it. How come you're so obliging to us?
First law of nature, dear Mrs. Sweet. Self-preservation. I'm betting that if my friends see me with you, they'll let you have that payroll without a fight.
I say he's lying. Let's kill him, Ma.
Shut up. Me and the boys gotta think this over.
Them was all lies, wasn't they, honey man?
Were they?
Kinda hard to tell with you. Course it don't matter, 'cause they gonna kill you either way. But I'm glad you fooled them for a while, 'cause now we got a little more time together.
I say kill him. You owe him to me, Ma.
Shut up. You never could think further than your big fat nose.
He's right about one thing. Sending that money in a sick wagon would sure fool a lot of folks.
I don't care whether he's telling the truth or not. Said we needed him for a hostage, and we do. Maybe when them rangers see him, they won't be so willing to shoot.
Yeah,
That'll give us enough time to get in the first legs. Ma.
Yeah. Hey, if he's telling the truth, what do we do, Ma?
Same thing. We get the money. And then we kill him.
Hey, Cap! How's it look, Cap? Oh, there. You think I'll pass for a hospital orderly?
Oh, you do look pretty.
Don't ever wear anything but white.
Any trouble barring the wagon, Reese?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir, not at all. As long as we get it back for tomorrow's round.
What you got inside there, Reese? A couple of plague victims?
Now, you listen. I scrubbed this wagon clean.
One of us is driving. I'm not risking a civilian.
Well, I'll do the driving, Cap. I mean, I'm all dressed for it.
All right, Reese. Catching a chill, Reese?
Oh, no, sir. I feel just fine, sir. Just fine.
All right, let's load up.
It's a shame about this town being so short on men.
Yeah, and so high on the Rangers. It's just too bad that there's 5 of us.
It's only 4 if we don't count the captain.
That's right, and there's only 3. Maybe we won't find Eric either.
How many bags were there?
Bags, Captain? Every one of those women was a good-looking one.
Payroll, Romeo.
Well, count the ones you brought in, sir. There's 6 bags and 2 chests.
Well, let's go, unless you boys want to spend a night at the mine.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Reese, what are the blankets for?
Oh, the blankets, well, figured we could lay on them on the way out, Captain.
Bless you. Looks like you thought of everything.
Yeah, I sure did, Captain. Oh, excuse me.
What's the matter with you, Reese?
Oh, nothing at all.
Hold still a minute, Reese.
Oh, now, come on, Captain. We're late the way it is.
What is he, Captain?
I don't know. His eyes are shiny. He may have a fever.
Oh, I just been out in the sun too long, that's all. Now, come on, Captain.
Sounds pretty bad to me.
What are you talking about?
I think maybe I better find out if there's a doc in town, huh?
Well, now, what do I need a doctor for? What do I need a doctor for? We got that payroll to get through.
Chad, see if you can locate a doctor.
Right away.
What is it, Doc?
The plague? Plague? Ha! It's measles.
Measles?
Well, that figures, Reese. Measles is a kid's disease.
Oh, you.
Isn't that so, Doc?
Anybody can catch measles.
But why me, Doc? Why me?
Well, you're the one inspected that sick wagon. That wagon's been carrying folks with measles for months.
Well, we were around that wagon too, Doc. How come we haven't got the measles?
Well, maybe you had measles when you were kids. Maybe you got a natural immunity. It's hard to say. But I've been reading about this fella in Europe. Pasteur, his name is. The fella that discovered the rabies vaccine. Seems there's a whole new world that we know nothing about. A world that you can't see except under a very strong magnifying glass. And somewhere in that world is the reason that some folks get measles and some folks don't.
Well, it ain't fair. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Well, anyway, this poor man stays in quarantine.
For how long?
Till you don't have measles anymore.
Let's go, man.
Well, don't you worry too much about it, Reese. We'll get that payroll through without you.
I sure hope you're okay for that party, Reese. Be a real shame if you had to miss it.
Oh, no! Oh, you guys, if I ever...
Hey, apple pie. My favorite.
This ain't for you, Bud Sweet. Now you open that door and get out of my way.
How come I don't get any?
'Cause you worthless no count. Now get out of my way.
You ain't getting by there unless I get some of this pie.
Ow!
Ow!
Got an apple pie this time.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, it's getting hot outside.
It's hot inside.
That's you and me, honey man. We make our own heat. Hey, what's wrong, honey man? You don't like me no more?
I'm enchanted by you. I think you're the one who doesn't like me.
Why, honey man? You know how long it took me just getting all them apples?
That's not what I mean. Do you really want to help me?
Oh, you know I do, honey man. Pains me to think how they're gonna kill you.
Well, you can prove it to me by doing me one small favor. Get me a gun.
Oh, I'd love to, honey man. But Ma's gonna give me a whole share of the payroll. And if I get you a gun, she won't give me nothing but a beating.
What a shame. We could have had such a lovely time in San Francisco.
You was gonna take me to San Francisco?
Well, of course. You know my uncle, the banker? I told you about him. Oh, he'd fall madly in love with you. He'd really stand out there, Billy Lou. We'd get you clothes that would make every man there turn around to look at you. But they have hills that go halfway up to the sky, and shops, and carriages, and ballrooms. And they have a railroad station that's big enough to graze a whole herd of cattle. There wouldn't be a woman in all of San Francisco who could even touch you, Billy Lou. A different dress every day, furs, diamonds for your ears. Oh, the dream of a lifetime come true. But I can't take you if I can't get away. And I can't get away without a gun.
You know, honey man, you could talk the legs off in a grasshopper.
You'll do it?
No, honey man. Can't catch pies till it's baked. There's only one of you, and there's four of them, and they's gonna give me a whole share of the payroll money. I can go to San Francisco all by myself, but I sure won't forget you, honey man. I expect I like you better than any man I've ever seen.
Come on, we're moving out. Gotta be ready when that sick wagon comes along. Bud, West, tie him up.
Oh, I'm powerful sorry, honey man.
It's a great comfort to me.
You done?
Yeah, Ma.
Well, then let's go.
Hey, Ma, I ain't got on my money-grabbing clothes.
Well, then hurry up and change, child, before you bring us bad luck. Come on, you. Get a move on, Billy Lou.
Do you have to hit every hole in the trail?
Nope. Just works out that way.
Well, we know pretty quick.
Keep the wagon moving, but don't speed up.
Right, Captain.
Hey, that's a payroll.
There's a sick wagon. I don't see no sign of saying it's carrying money.
Well, it's kind of exciting, not knowing for sure.
Yeah, very exciting.
Pull up. Maybe they just want to know we passed the payroll wagon.
Stand back, sick wagon.
Roll up them canvas sides, mister, and you can be on your way again in no time.
Can't do that. Doctor says the air is bad for the plague.
Well, this doctor says roll them up. Be quick about it.
But the plague!
Shut up! Abel, drag that dude Ranger up front here so they can get a better look at him. Roll them up!
got Eric.
That old witch is smarter than I thought. I'll pass out your rifle.
Men inside, throw out your guns and come out. Or your friend here gets it.
The trick, Captain. They're not gonna let him go no matter what we do.
Maybe not. We have no choice.
Sure we do. I can snap off 3 shots before they even know what hit him.
No. As long as Hunter's alive, we have a chance. We'll play it my way, Cooper.
Last chance in there.
Throw your rifle out. That's an order.
Yes.
That all of you?
That's all.
Bud, West, check it.
The wagon's empty, Ma. Except for the payroll.
Get it out! Give me your gun, Bud. I can tell you're itching to join the fun. Gather up the money.
Good work, Eric. They fell for the trap.
Trap? What trap?
The money is infected, Mrs. Sweet. Every single bill is infected with plague germs.
You fellas ever see anybody die of the plague?
You're lying.
How long did the doc say it would take the germs to kill him once they touched that money?
What about an hour?
45 minutes to an hour.
An hour maximum.
And how soon must they have the vaccine if they want to live?
Within 20 minutes.
20 minutes, men.
Maximum.
You boys believe that pack of lies, you're bigger fools than even I thought you was. We got the money. We'll burn the wagon and kill the 4 of them and ride on.
You listen to her and you're dead men.
Hey, why do you think she sounds so brave? She didn't touch the money.
Hey, that's right. Yeah, she did. That's right. She told us to do it. And we did.
Sure. She can ride on, but what about you fellas? You did touch the money. Less than an hour from now, all 3 of you are gonna be dead of the plague.
You fools! Can't you see they're trying to turn you against me? They ain't no plague. You heard him admit he was trying to bluff us? You listen to your ma. Now pick up that money.
Now!
take him back to town. I'll ride the payroll to the mine myself.
Well, what are we going to do for transportation?
There's an old wagon in the back of the shack. We can use that.
Here, hand that to me.
Well, good day, Mrs. Sweet. It's been a real pleasure meeting you and your family. I'll give your best to Mr. Jarvis and Listen Wells.
All that pretty money. Goodbye, money. Goodbye, San Francisco.
Sorry, Billy Lou, but it doesn't always work out the way you would like it to.
Hey, Chad. Eric's sneezing.
Well, now, isn't that a shame? And with that big party coming up tonight, too.
Achoo!
Hey, Doc, you sure we can't go to that party tonight?
Sorry, maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Good's tomorrow.
Well, how's everybody? Just thought I'd drop by to see how all my old buddies are, Doc. Oh, by the way, I brought by a few friends just to say howdy. Girls, come on in. Now say hello to the fellas, girls.
Oh, too bad you're not up, boys. Oh, Reese here is about the livest man in town.
He sure is, I'll tell you that.
The trouble is we have to divide him amongst us all.
Yeah.
Right, girls?
Right.
Well, it's like I always say, fellas. You either got it or you ain't. Well, have fun. See you around, fellas. Come on, girls, let's go. So's the last time I seen him, Captain, Chad and Joe was chasing him. And if anybody'll get him, they will. Well?
We lost him.
Split up.
Well, the important thing is that Mr. Whitby's safe. Yeah. Gentlemen, Mr. Whitby.
Whitby?
Mr. Whitby.
We figured we'd get some fresh mounts, Captain, and then pick up the trail later.
Yeah.
I'm certainly grateful. And I want to make some suitable provision for the family of that poor shotgun guard.
Would you say that again?
I said I'm grateful, and all he said was he wanted to do something with that guard's family. Wants to help him, that's all. That's right.
I can't believe it.
Now, if you could direct me to the livery stable where I can hire someone to take me to the Nicholson Ranch.
Frank Nicholson?
Frank's been trying to get me to one of his famous poker marathons for years.
You mean you came all the way to Laredo just to play in a poker game?
No ordinary game. There'll be Frank and myself and Virgil Porter, the Denver Silver King, Harry Tyson, the so-called Duke of New Orleans, and Sabrina Lane, the lady who's a gambling legend on 3 continents.
Yeah, I've heard about her.
Guess them folks play for pretty high stakes, huh? Well, after the last session, Frank wrote me he'd won half of New Mexico. A slight exaggeration. It was more like a third.
Mr. Whitby, do any of the players besides Mr. Nicholson know you personally?
Only by reputation. Now, the livery stable?
We'd be glad to take him over there, Captain. Chad and I have to pick up a couple of fresh mounts anyway.
Fine.
Let's go.
Gentlemen.
Just a moment, Mr. Whitby.
I'm very anxious to get to Frank's place.
Well, it may be the most dangerous spot in Texas for you.
What do you mean?
Who knew you were coming from Mexico to Laredo?
Are you suggesting my old friend Frank Nicholson? arranged my kidnapping?
Well, the other three who'll be there must have known.
Porter's a millionaire, 10 times over. Tyson's a longtime friend of Frank's. And Sabrina Lane. Why, it's ridiculous to think of any one of these as a criminal.
Not an ordinary criminal. Remember, this kidnapping was planned by an unknown boss who hired those outlaws to carry it out.
He hired the wrong men. They failed.
They just might try again at the Nicholson Ranch.
Exactly.
The odds are against it. I'll take my chances.
They've killed one man.
All right. Send a ranger along to protect me.
Captain, I'd be happy to go along as Mr. Whitby's bodyguard.
Captain, if you send a ranger along as bodyguard, it just figures that those kidnappers aren't going to take any risks.
Right again. Now, wouldn't it be better to bring them out in the open by letting it seem that he is unprotected?
I won't put Mr. Whitby in jeopardy.
Well, that won't be necessary. No one in Laredo knows Mr. Whitby except Mr. Nicholson. And today the kidnappers didn't see him. They only heard his voice.
What's your point, Mr. Hunter? Yeah, Eric. What are you getting at, huh?
That is a very interesting idea.
Nicholson is the only one we'd have to take into our confidence.
Reese could ride out to the Nicholson Ranch as Emerson Whitby III.
Me?
And one of us could go along, maybe pose as his valet.
And give the kidnappers every opportunity to grab him.
And if they did, then someone could follow.
Good job for you, Joe.
That's what I thought.
Wait a minute. You mean you want me to let him sit in this dream poker game in my place? Well, let me tell you, I
capture
poker
this
just
gang
well
some
other way.
Well, we could track down and arrest those outlaws, but we still wouldn't know who organized the kidnapping scheme.
I've traveled hundreds of miles to sit at the same poker table with Sabrina Lane.
Mr. Whitby, if we hadn't intervened, you'd be in the kidnappers' hands right now. I think we've earned the right to ask for your cooperation.
All right. And while he's having all the fun, what do I do?
You'll check in the hotel under a different name. Till the kidnappers and the leader record, you'll stay safe in your room.
Playing solitaire.
I'll be guarding you, Mr. Whitby. We can play blackjack.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Why you?
Well, it can't be Reese. And Joe has to track the kidnappers. And you volunteered to be Mr. Whitby's valet.
Oh, no. Correction. I volunteered to be Mr. Whitby's bodyguard when Mr. Whitby was still Mr. Whitby.
Well, what's the matter? Don't you want to be my servant?
No.
Eric, get Mr. Whitby settled in the hotel. The rest of you follow through on your assignments.
Mr. Whitby?
Gentlemen.
Maurice. I'll get word to Frank Nicholson and tell him what we're up to. In the meantime, change into something a little more suitable.
What? I ain't no millionaire. And that's something else, Captain. What am I supposed to use for money in that sky-the-limit poker game, huh? If I'm going to be a millionaire, I gotta bet like one.
I suppose I'll have to advance you some cash to make a convincing display. Arrange to be kidnapped quickly.
Captain. What about my winnings?
What are you talking about?
The money I'm going to win playing poker with them millionaires. Now, is it going to be mine or the company's?
The company's.
Well, Captain, couldn't we split it 50-50, huh?
Agreed. If the same thing applies to the losses.
Duh. Not excessively luxurious.
It's the best in the hotel.
We'll hope we don't have to stay here long. Oh, no offense, Hunter. But I came to Laredo to spend my time across the table from Sabrina Lane. Not you.
I understand.
We need some food. Something to drink.
I'll see what I can arrange.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. That'll be all.
You could be only one person. Sabrina Lane.
My reputation has preceded me.
And failed to do you justice.
Oh, well, I didn't expect to find such gallantry in Laredo. But perhaps you're a visitor, too. Are you, by any chance, Emerson Whitby?
No. Well, unfortunately, I'm only his servant.
You're a servant?
Or secretary, companion, valet.
You don't look like a servant.
Well, these clothes are the only remnants of happier days when I had servants. And Mr. Whitby allows me to dress as I please, as long as I do my job.
I was just asking my way to the Nicholson Ranch.
Oh, well, I'm arranging for transportation. I'm sure that Mr. Whitby would never forgive me if I don't insist that you ride with him.
I wouldn't want to get you in trouble with your employer.
You are most kind.
You lost everything, huh? You're a gambler, too.
And I feel that my luck is about to change.
Sherry, we'll wait for him here.
By all means, Miss Lane.
No! Oh, no. Chad, what are you trying to do, anyway?
I'm trying to make you look like a well-dressed San Francisco millionaire, that's what.
Oh.
Reese, you look about as natural in those dude clothes as a muley cow in a corset.
Chad, will you stop it? You're supposed to be dressing me, not choking me to death.
Well, whoever said clothes make the man hadn't seen you, Reese.
Hey, why aren't you over with Whitby?
Well, I came to get my cash reserves. I figure a few hours of blackjack with Mr. Whitby, and I'll be a wealthy man.
Yeah, you'll be over there making a fortune while I'm here playing nursemaid to this churnhead.
No, just a minute.
Chad, if it is that important to you, you stay with Whitby.
You trade jobs?
Sure.
Why?
Well, because I thought it's what you wanted. I guess I was wrong. Forget it.
Oh, hold on just a second, partner. Now, if you really mean that, and you won't change your mind.
We change places now, that's final.
All right. I'll stay with Whitby.
Not again.
Sure is pretty. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. If you happen to be having any problems with your accommodations here, the manager's a personal friend of mine. I'd be happy to speak to him for you.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you, Mr.
Cooper, ma'am. Chad Cooper.
Well, we won't be staying here, Mr. Cooper. We're going on to the Nicholson Ranch tonight.
Is this man annoying you, Miss Lane?
No, I think he means well.
You're too kind. The management should do something about these lobby lizards.
Lobby lizards?
Now move along, please. Smile, Chad. You got what you wanted. Mr. Whitby would be delighted.
Oh, that's very kind.
It's only about 5 miles, and the road isn't terribly rough.
Marvelous.
That's Sabrina Lane.
That's Sabrina Lane. You're a lucky man, Reese, having a woman like that on your arm, unless, of course, Eric finds a way to trade places with you like he did with me.
Well, now, they ain't nobody gonna trade places with me.
Miss Lane, allow me to present Mr. Emerson Whitby III.
Well, I've been looking forward to this meeting for a long time, ma'am.
So have I, but I just can't believe it.
Well, is there something wrong?
Well, I've heard so much about you from so many different people. Naturally, I've tried to imagine what you'd be like.
Well, you mean You mean I'm not what you expected, ma'am?
You're exactly the way I pictured you. It's uncanny. You couldn't possibly be anyone but Emerson Whitby.
I couldn't, ma'am.
Carriage is waiting, sir. Shall we?
You help the maid with the luggage. I'll take care of Miss Lane.
Mr. Whitby? Miss Lane?
I'll take it.
Smile, partner. You got what you want.
dear. Welcome. How I've looked forward to this.
Oh, I know you, Frank. You just want to recover your losses from that London game.
Win or lose, it's always a pleasure to sit in any game with you.
And how are you, Emerson? Emerson!
Oh, hi there. You know, it's real good to see you, Mr. Nicholson. Real good to see you.
Mr. Nicholson, why so formal? Hasn't it always been Frank and Emerson?
Oh, yeah. Emerson. I mean Frank.
I do believe you flustered him, Sabrina.
Oh, she has for a fact.
Virgil and Harry are here, anxious to get the game started. Jenks, will you take Miss Lane's luggage into the West Room?
Well, my man here will take care of my luggage. Up to it, fella. Up to it.
Frank, would you excuse me a moment? I want to check my luggage.
Certainly.
Would you hold this for me, please? Your orders were no killing.
Everything went wrong. Grubs talked. The Rangers almost got us.
Well, you'll get another chance here.
When?
In the morning. Emerson, darling, shall we start with draw or 5-card stud?
With you in the game, anything's all right with me, Sabrina. I'd settle for Red Dog or Spit in the Ocean. All right. I'll call that, and I'll raise it 100.
Too much for me. Well, I'll call you, Emerson.
I'll call you and raise you 200.
All right. I'll match that and raise you 200.
Well, that's my cue to exit.
I'll call you.
Oh. Well, jacks and nines.
Full house, queen's over.
Well, that's sure hard to beat. That sure is.
Oh, Emerson, you almost bluffed me out of it.
Oh, now, no.
The way he was pushing chips in there, I thought he at least had 4 aces.
Emerson bets like a man who's using somebody else's money.
Oh, boy. Miss Lane needs more champagne.
Emerson, you're a poet.
Well, I guess you just bring it out of me, Sabrina.
Your hand is trembling, Miss Lane.
That's the excitement of the game.
Caviar, Emerson?
Well, I don't much like the taste of the stuff, but it sure gives you a powerful thirst for the champagne. There we are, caviar. Now, how about that, huh? Oh, boy, fill it up. Come on, fill it up.
Your deal, Sabrina.
All right, gentlemen. The preliminaries were amusing. Shall we now settle down to some serious poker?
All right. All righty. I'll drink to that. Hit me. Again. All right. 18.
20.
Maybe my luck would have been better with that other ranger.
Well, we don't have to play anymore if you don't want to, Mr. Whitby.
Blackjack's better than nothing. Although not much. Aren't you bored, too?
Bored? Me? No, sir. I've got probably $1,500 here. Do you know how long it would take me to earn that in the Rangers? 3 years.
Let's raise the stakes.
Anything you say, Mr. Whitby.
I hope the other Emerson Whitby is having better luck than I am. Aces and queens.
Ah, the man is unbeatable.
The luck of the Whitbys, Emerson.
Well, that's what they say. Lucky at cards, unlucky at love. But let's me and you prove them wrong, huh, Sabrina?
Black coffee, sir?
Coffee, no. Champagne.
Champagne for breakfast?
Breakfast?
You've played all night.
Well, why don't we give the cards a chance to cool off?
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Bit of breakfast, a little cat nap, and then we'll be set for another 8 hours.
Well, I'm not the least bit tired. Are you, Emerson?
Not me, not at all, no.
Would you like to hunt for your breakfast?
Who hit it?
You're a crack shot. The ranch is alive with quail. Why don't we each see if we can bag our own breakfast?
Marvelous, Frank.
I never use any gun larger than this. So count me out, Frank.
Me too. I've got my sights set in at least 3 or 4 hours sleep.
Well, I ain't much for this bird hunting myself. But now, big game, when it comes to... Ooh.
This may be our big chance, sir.
Big chance?
To try out our new gun.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Eric. You're right. You can count me in. Oh, I don't know what I'd do without this young fella. But if you don't stop kicking me in the shins, I'm sure gonna find out. Well, it sure is a nice day for hunting. Now that's an outfit.
Thank you, Emerson.
You know, instead of going out chasing birds, I'd just soon just stand right here and enjoy the view.
Well, I suggest that we keep about 100 yards apart. That'll reduce the chances of mistaking one another for a quail.
Well, now, don't you worry. I won't fire till I see the whites of their eyes.
Allow me, sir. Now, when they jump, you put up just enough of a fight to make it look believable, huh?
Now, don't you worry none.
Come along, my dear. Madam, head him toward the lake.
No slip-ups this time.
What about the valet?
Just leave him to me. $50 says I bag the first quail.
You make it 100 and it's a bet.
Done.
You know, I think I'm gonna get to like being a millionaire.
It's gonna take you quite a while at $40 a month.
No.
Reese, you're going in the wrong direction.
But I heard some birds up on that hill.
The kidnappers are more likely to be this way.
But I'll lose my bet with Sabrina.
Oh!
Hey, maybe they want to kidnap her instead of me.
Yeah. Walk towards the lake.
Oh, it's my ankle. I was siding on a covey and I tripped over that log.
May I?
Please do. Oh.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Fellas, my arm. Oh, fellas, you hurt my arm.
Now, wait a minute. Fellas, my arm. Hey, that does it.
Told you not to hurt him.
What?
I didn't even touch him.
Well, he must have fainted. Get him on the horse.
How's your ankle now?
What ankle?
Listen,
I don't hear anything.
neither do I, and that's very uncharacteristic of Mr. Whitby. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Whitby! Mr. Whitby! Mr. Whitby? Mr. Whitby!
Where is he?
He's been kidnapped. They're asking for 150,000 in ransom.
Put $150,000 in small bills into a package. Drop it from Loki Pinder at 4 p.m. Thursday.
Day after tomorrow.
Loki Pinder.
It's a cliff northwest of town. Means Lover's Leap in Kiowa. Fail to follow these instructions and Whitby dies. What do you intend to do?
Well, first, I must wire the Whitby family lawyer in San Francisco. I'm sure that he'll authorize immediate payment of the ransom.
150,000.
Until Mr. Whitby is safely returned, I'm afraid our hands are tied. We certainly wouldn't want to take any action which might provoke the gang to harm Mr. Whitby.
What about the other guests at the Nicholson Ranch?
Well, Virgil and dear Harry left. We couldn't think of resuming our game with Emerson in jeopardy.
Miss Lane will be staying at the hotel.
I can't leave without knowing about Emerson. We only met yesterday, but still I feel I know him so well.
Keep me informed of any new developments.
I certainly will, Captain.
What is it, Miss Lane?
Oh, I was just thinking of Emerson. That poor, gentle, loving man. At the mercy of those brutal, unfeeling killers.
You call that coffee? I say it's swill, and bad swill. No self-respecting hog would judge it. Now, when I ask for coffee, I want coffee, the best. Now, can't you fellas get it through your thick gourds who I am? I am Emerson Whitby III, a millionaire, and I want the best of everything. Well, now, come on, more coffee, now quick. And good coffee this time. Us millionaires don't like to be kept waiting.
That's the only kind of coffee we got.
Well, maybe you fixed it wrong.
I fixed it the same as always.
Well, that's probably what's wrong, because I just ain't anybody, you know. I'm something special. And so you gotta cook special for me, that's all. Now, try it again, my man. Try it again.
You try it.
Go, you. Help me with this boot, will you? Go. Come on, the boot. Well, come on, put some muscle in it, will you? Well, what you laying there for? Now, come on, get up. Try it again.
Remember our orders. $150,000. Just keep saying it over and over to yourself. $150,000. It'd be worth that much money to put my fist just once. That big loud mouth.
Uh-oh. Remember what the man said. Just keep thinking. $150,000.
What's the matter?
You've got the wrong man.
Wrong man?
I'm smothered in here. Get something to fan me with.
That's not Whitby.
But the voice.
Voice is right, but the man is wrong. This is a ranger. They figured to trap us.
I'm waiting.
A ranger?
Hold it. Our orders are not to kill him.
Hurry up. What are you doing out there?
Rent.
Get the horses.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
Yes, Miss Lane.
But yesterday afternoon, there was a gentleman checked into this hotel about the same time I arrived by stage from Austin.
Yesterday afternoon. That would be Mr. Smith.
Yes, well, he had several pieces of luggage, and so did I. And I've misplaced one of my small cases. I thought, well, perhaps he might have taken it by mistake.
Would you like for me to check with him, Miss Lane?
Oh, I don't mind asking him. What room did you say he was in?
11. Right down the hall from your room.
Thank you so much.
Once more. That's too much. I'm busted again.
Too bad.
Well, another IOU, I guess. What does that make it, about 1,200?
Closer to 1,600.
And to think I was 1,500 ahead.
That was yesterday.
Who is it? Who's there?
Better let me get it. Nobody there.
Someone just knocked at the wrong door. Let's play.
Deal.
Tied in a Christmas package, don't they? Gags you too, huh? Well, you know, I can't say as I blame them, Reese. Bellowing the way you can. I hear you clearing in the county. Of course, I don't think they would have treated you quite so undignified if they hadn't found out they got the wrong fella.
Go, I'll tell you right now.
See, my problem is that Captain Parmalee just didn't tell me what to do in a case like this.
Get me out of here.
Well, they headed for Laredo, didn't they? Yeah. So I guess the best thing for me to do, Reese, is just follow them, huh? Reese, the one thing I cannot stand is to hear a grown man cry. You're not helping things by making yourself all purple like that. When you pull on those ropes, you just make the knots tighter. All right. I'm gonna cut you loose. But when I take off that bandana, all I want to hear out of you is a nice, polite, thank you, Joe.
Go, I'll tell you right now.
Thank you, Joe? Yeah, that's good boy.
Well, now, cut me out of here, will you? What's the matter with you, Joe? Why'd you take so long? Now, get me out of here.
This could go on indefinitely.
Any reason why it shouldn't?
I'm tempted. But I have to dress for dinner.
Who's taking you to dinner?
You are.
food doesn't interest me.
I know. Dedicated employee that you are, your only concern is with poor Mr. Whitby's welfare. But I have to see you keep your strength up.
Well, if you insist.
I do. Give me an hour.
Not 1 minute more.
We're here to pick up a trunk.
Trunk?
Miss Lane.
Oh, yeah, that'd be room number 8, right up the stairs.
$19.
20.
Looks like your luck's changing.
It's about time.
Do you smell something?
Sure do. All right, stand over here a little bit. Back up. It's all right, folks, just some burning rags. Come on back to your room. Come on.
Sir, you put this trunk in the wrong room.
All right, folks, I think that'll take care of it. You can go back to your rooms now. You all right?
Oh, Mr. Cooper, thank goodness you were here to take charge.
Oh, I'm just glad I could be of some help. I thought you were staying at the Nicholson Ranch.
I was. But a terrible thing happened there this morning.
What?
One of the visitors, Mr. Whitby,
Yes?
was kidnapped.
You don't say.
Oh. Well, thank you again, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, yeah. You're quite welcome, and don't feel that you need an emergency in order to call on me again.
I'll remember that.
When I got back to the room, Whitby was gone, and I found this note.
Because of your trickery, our price is now $200,000. And unless you wish to be responsible for Emerson Whitby's death, contact his lawyer in San Francisco immediately and arrange for the ransom. Time is running out. Well, Hunter?
It seems we are caught in our own trap, Captain.
Well, it's my fault, too, Captain. I shouldn't have let Whitby alone.
Oh, but you had to rescue a lady in distress.
Well, who'd figure a woman like Sabrina Lane would be mixed up in a kidnapping plot?
I can think of 200,000 good reasons.
She may well be the organizer, but we can't prove it.
If we accuse her now, she'll simply deny it.
And we'll be putting her on her guard.
Somehow we have to tie her in directly, either with the men she's hired or with the ransom money.
Yeah, and if we don't find Whitby, we have to pay that money tomorrow.
Paying the ransom money doesn't mean they won't kill Whitby. Now, you're sure he's not hidden in the hotel?
No, Captain. We searched it from the top to the bottom.
He could be miles from here by now.
And Whitby's not the only one missing. Where's Reese and Joe?
Don't try anything, Whitby. We'll put you back in the trunk.
If you'd just take me back to Laredo, I'm sure we could work out a satisfactory financial settlement for all of you.
We're staying right here. And $200,000 is satisfactory enough for us.
But suppose there's a delay in the money from San Francisco.
Let's hope for your sake there ain't.
You wouldn't kill me, would you? If you did that, you'd never get your money.
And who is gonna know you're dead? They won't find out till after we have the cash.
Oh, quit scaring him. He's a pretty nice fella. Nothing like that other one.
Yeah. Killing him would be a real pleasure. Someday him and me are gonna meet up again. And when we do...
Thanks, Joe.
Hiya, Whitby. Nice to see you again.
Oh, it's very nice to see you, gentlemen. Well, it seems lately I spend most of my time thanking you gentlemen for saving my life. Well, these fellas here, they don't never know when to give up. They didn't hurt you, did they, Mr. Whitby?
Only my dignity.
After being jammed in there, it'll take a month to get this crick out of my back.
Two voices like that. It just don't seem reasonable.
You still want me to stay out of sight?
Well, after 4 o'clock.
Why? You had the kidnappers.
We could have arrested those three at any time. They didn't plan the kidnapping.
That's right. They were just taking orders.
From Jenks. Nicholson straw boss.
Arrest Jenks, and that's the end of it.
We want to see who shows up at Lover's Leap this afternoon to collect this.
You play your games if you like. I want to be on the next stage out of Laredo.
If you're seen, that will finish it.
We're just asking for a few more hours of cooperation.
The last time I cooperated, I was carted away in a trunk.
Well, this time you'll stay in the barracks. Riley, guard Mr. Whitby.
Right, Captain.
All right. What'll it be? Blackjack?
It's agreeable to me, sir.
I'll take that.
Change in plans.
Well, one must be flexible.
Poor Jenks down there is going to be so disappointed. He might even be hurt enough to go to the law and name names.
Well, I have a little surprise planned for him later.
What about me?
I've enjoyed knowing you. But all good things must end.
A fatal accident?
In the great Kiowa tradition. First, give me the money.
Lovers are supposed to jump together, not separately. I wouldn't dream of going unless you go with me. Relax. It was only newspapers.
Hold it up. You ain't gonna like what you find in there. And even if it was money, you couldn't spend it where you're going. Now, come on, move. Move!
You're a lawman.
A ranger.
And I presume you're painfully incorruptible.
It's in my nature. Shall we go?
One last appeal to your gambling instincts. High card decides. You win, I go to jail. I win, you turn around, I walk away.
My instincts tell me there's no gamble. But try it on a judge and jury, Sabrina. They may not notice the ace up your sleeve.
Hey, fellas, how about some poker, huh?
Fine with me.
All right, but no blackjack.
Of course, it's going to seem like pretty small potatoes to me after that game I was in.
And no caviar and champagne.
Hey, you know that Mr. Whitby, for a millionaire, he was a right nice fella.
Well, you know, he was going to give us all a bonus, but the captain kept telling him we wouldn't even think about it.
You know, I'll tell you something else about Mr. Whitby. He had almost $1,800 in my IOUs. And like the generous gentleman he is, he left town without even trying to collect.
$1,800?
$1,800? Can you imagine me trying to pay off $1,800?
How are you gonna do that, Chad?
I just told you, Joe, I don't have to do it because the man must have torn up the IOUs.
Ah, he didn't tear him up.
What do you mean?
He lost him to me.
Lost him to you, Joe?
1,800 big ones, Chad. Looks like I'm gonna be into your payroll check for a long time.
Oh, Joe, you can't hold me to that.
You're just trying me.
Joe!